This week on the Trent Out Loud Podcast. Finally, Florida does something right for once. Jeez. Wow. Big shout outs to Florida. Big Ronnie's in the building. I mean, I really never get a chance to celebrate Ron DeSantis or anything that Florida passes, but oh my gosh. On Tuesday, Florida passes a bill that will allow the death penalty for people who commit sexual battery on children under the ages of 12 years old, sending the issue to Big Ronnie DeSantis. What do you mean? Bam, 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 bam. Wow, man. Finally, Florida does something right for once. Jeez. Anyway, let me tell you all some details of the bill. The Senate, the Florida Senate, has voted on this bill 34-5, and the House voted 94-14, approving the bill, sending it on its way to Ron DeSantis. All right, let me tell you some more details. Under the bill, defendants could receive death sentences based on recommendations of at least 8 of 12 jurors. Judges would have discretion to impose the death penalty or sentence defendants to a life in prison. If fewer than 8 jurors recommend death, the defendant would receive a life sentence. So if somebody in Florida rapes a child under the age of 12 years old, they will go to trial. If they are found guilty, there has to be over 8 jurors that recommend the death penalty, but then it's still up to the judge if he wants to give the death penalty. And if less than 8 jurors recommend the death penalty, then it doesn't go to a judge's decision. Then the person just gets life in prison. So this doesn't mean that automatically, because you're found guilty, that you automatically will be sentenced to death. It still has to be voted on by jurors, and ultimately the judge has the final decision. But don't let it confuse you. You still need all 12 jurors to be convicted and to have a guilty charge prior to sentencing and talking about the death penalty. So you need 12 jurors to convict guilty. Now you only need 8 of those 12 jurors to be sentenced to death. Some of these senators gave comments on why they voted to pass this bill. Ron DeSantis said this: "My view is you have some of these people that will be serial rapists of 6-7-year-old children. I think the death penalty is the only appropriate punishment when you have situations like that." State Senate Majority Leader Lauren Book and State Senator Jonathan Martin, the bill's co-sponsored, urged that those who sexually harm kids are likely to repeat their crimes and deserve the ultimate punishment. Once a predator, a child rapist, they will harm the child over and over again, Book says, and they will move on to other innocent children. Another senator said, "Pedophile behaviors has been deemed highly repetitive to the point of compulsion." So there you have it. The law has passed in Florida in the House and in the Senate. Ron DeSantis will, of course, sign it. He was the one pushing this bill the whole entire time. And of course, once that happens in one state, we'll see which other states pick it up, probably other Republican states. And then, of course, along with that, some Democratic states. Hopefully, if you ask me, all states pick it up. I agree 100%. If you are found guilty of sexual assault, raping a minor, a child under 12 years old, there is nothing left to be done but capital punishment. Give them the death penalty. Salute to Ron DeSantis. Salute to Florida. You made the right decision. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Trent Out Loud. Peace!